All right, in this video, I'm going to show the implementation of the Vulkan render system backend that I just finished. And it took a while because, well, Vulkan is actually pretty complicated. It's not as simple as, say, OpenGL. And also, I've had some other stuff unrelated to my work to deal with, so that also slows me down. But yeah, it's up and running. And here's the class hierarchy that I put in to get that running. So as you can see, it's actually quite involved. And originally, I wasn't even going to support Vulkan. I was just going to ship with OpenGL ES and call it a day. But then I searched for how many devices support it. And 85% of devices out there support Vulkan, so I can't just ignore that. And if you want your game to look as good as possible, then you should support the latest rendering backends. So I have Vulkan up and running now. And I did notice it was an improvement. Some of the drivers on the older phones for OpenGL, they're not the best they could be. And you would see little micro stutters here and there when I was playing the game. And that all went away once I implemented Vulkan, since I have much more control over the way things are rendered and how to schedule the interactions between the CPU and the GPU. And of course, that does come at a price. The driver pretty much leaves it all in your hands to get everything set up, and there's no hand holding. So if you get something wrong, the driver's just going to crash because it doesn't do any error checking. Luckily, there's validation layers that you can enable. I think I have these up. I think in this version, they're here somewhere. Let me see if I can find them. Probably in here. No. Oh, yeah, it's at the bottom. Yeah, there they are. So here's the validation layers that I've installed. So if there's an error, it'll trigger through Vulkan, and I'll be able to track it down. Of course, when I ship this to production, I won't ship with these validation layers. But for now, it's up and running. And the next part of this video, I'll just show it running on a couple of my older phones that support Vulkan, and that'll be in the second part of this video. All right, here I have 3 phones that are capable of running Vulkan. So it's a Samsung S6, a Samsung S8, and a Galaxy Pixel 2. So I'll just run the game on the phones. So there's one, there's a second, there's the third. So as you can see, they run the game, and it's pretty much the same as before. Everything works, so I can go through the characters like so, and I can play the game. And I can do that here too. So yeah, there it is. So it runs well on really old phones. I think the S6 is from 2015, and it runs at 60 frames, and it doesn't drop the frame rate. So with modern phones, it should have no problem running. So that's it for demonstrating Vulkan under Android. The next thing I have to do is set up the ad network, which shouldn't be too hard since I already have the framework set up for that. And once I do that, I'll probably begin testing internally with some people that I know. And then I'll open up the testing for people that subscribe to YouTube. So I'll probably put out a video when it's ready for that to happen. So until next time, thanks for watching. Bye.